Hi there. This is Dave Welsh from the Let's Visit show. I have with us today Donald Jarvis from Newbury, correct?
Correct.
Correct. Now, he's come up with a great idea. And in fact, so great, a lot of towns, I think, are asking him to help them do the same thing. I'm going to let him talk and tell you about it. Here you go, sir.
Thank you. My name is Donald Jarvis. I live in Newbury. This past spring, I got the idea of starting a flag collection box here in town. The idea started with several residents who've approached me and asked me where they could properly retire their American flags. After much research and talking with the town clerk and other people within the town, I discovered that we currently don't have a spot where residents could bring their old flags. So there, the idea came to make one. Talking with the local postmaster, working with the local hardware store, and students from the high school, I have put together the flag box that you see next to me. The postmaster kindly donated the box with stipulations that it said not for mail, flags only, and it's painted something other than navy blue. The local hardware store donated all the supplies, paint, brushes, and anything needed for the box, and I let the high school students have their own creativity. And I told them to design it however they would like in the American flag theme.
Well, they certainly did a good job.
They did a really good job. It took them about 2-3 weeks. Since the flag box has been up and the flag box was placed here in August, we've collected over 400 flags.
400 in a month?
In about a month.
About a month.
And it is constantly full. I can't keep up.
What happens? Now, I know we're in a drought right now. I did read somewhere in a newspaper that you plan to burn these flags, which is the correct way of taking care of them. But we don't want to do any open burning.
Correct.
This way. What's going to happen?
So, I'm working with the local Boy Scouts, Troop 44 here out of Newbury, and I'm working with the Byfield Fire Department. I'm waiting for them to give me the okay on when we will be able to burn these flags properly. There is a good chance that it's going to probably happen here at the fire department as a training exercise for the department and as well as an educational and training purpose for the Boy Scouts.
Will you invite us over to take a look at that?
The public will absolutely be invited.
So we can do that
yes.
When it happens. It may not be for a while if we don't get any
correct. And we were talking probably in the fall.
Yep.
We did do the opening ceremony here a few weeks ago, and part of that was we had a food booth and we raised money for the fire department who donated it to the Scouts.
Now, you were telling me earlier that you were kind of disappointed in the way people think everything can be done in a moment. Now, this looks fairly simple.
Correct.
But it isn't.
So even though society today, because everything has become so instantaneous with the internet, the gadgets, the technology, everybody wants something now. So when this project started back in May, everybody thought it would be up in a matter of weeks, including the students who painted it, the school itself, and those who knew about the project. Although it was finished and painted by Flag Day, and that was the goal I set out for the students, it still didn't get to the fire department until 2 months later. And there's several variables on why. I had to get a concrete slab that was donated.
Okay.
I had to get the right size, and I had to find one in the best condition. Everything of this mailbox is being recycled. The mailbox is from 1966. It's retired off the road. And the slab isn't that old, but the slab did come off the road somewhere.
Okay.
So with that being said, we had to make sure we get one that was in the best condition so we get the most value out of it.
So it did take quite a while to put this thing together.
Correct.
And one more question. I said at the beginning of this little thing that other towns were interested in joining you or doing this kind of... Are they asking you for advice?
Yes, I have. So this has gotten quite the attention.
Yep.
A selectman from Rockport has reached out to me. I've gave them the guidelines that I used, which is involving multiple aspects of the community. So the local postmaster, I actually connected the gentleman I worked with to the selectman to get him a mailbox. I told him to work with local hardware stores. I told him to get the high school kids or the elementary school, middle school kids involved, and then getting the Boy Scouts involved.
Okay.
So they're using the same platform.
You're a veteran.
I am a vet, sir.
Tell me a little bit about what service you were in and where you were deployed.
So I was in the Mass National Guard as a combat engineer. I joined in September 2006. During my years of service, I did a tour in 2007 to 2008 in Iraq doing route clearance throughout the Baghdad area. A little bit on route clearance. So I'm the guy that goes out looking for the explosives. That's what my job is. And I used to say, I go boom so you don't have to. It was a lot of counter IED work. We studied the activities of the insurgents, and we kind of were trying to be one step ahead of them, and we tried to prevent them from putting up the IEDs. Or if we saw them, we would defuse them so convoys could go through.
Look, I want to thank you for today's interview. You did a great job.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Well, I kind of lost contact with Donald, so there is no video of the flag burning. But I'm sure it was done in a most respectful manner.